Good morning, everyone. This is Ornarana here, your social science teacher from Cambridge International School, the SUA. I welcome you all in today's session. Dear children, I hope you all are happy, healthy, safe at your home, and you all are enjoying your e-learning. So, as a part of e-learning, today I want to discuss about Civics Chapter 9, that is Urban Livelihoods. Earlier we have discussed half of the chapter and today we are going to complete the other half. So first of all, let's discuss the lessons objectives. The lessons objectives are to know about the various urban livelihoods, to know about the different people working in the factories, to know about the different people working in the offices. Lessons outcomes. At the end of the lesson, the students will be able to know about the urban livelihoods. They will also come to know about the different people working in the factories, and they will also come to know about the people those who are working in the office area. So dear children, we have discussed a few topics of this chapter earlier. We were discussing about the various sources of livelihood in the city area, in the urban area. So let's recapitulate whatever we have discussed earlier. We have discussed about the people, those who were walking on the streets. You will find different people walking in the streets, such as one is shown in this image also. There may be the vegetable vendors, flower seller, newspaper sellers, cobbler, barber, rickshaw puller on the streets. We have also discussed about the vendors and hawkers. So hawker is a person who sells the products which are unbranded and there is no guarantee or warranty for those products. Hawker does not have a permanent place to sell. He can move here and there to sell the things. Hawkers sell inexpensive items like foods and handicrafts. Vendors, as you can see in this image, there are the different shops here, and vendor is a person who offers goods or services for sale to the public without having a permanent structure or with a temporary structure. As you can see here, these all are the temporary structures. They may be stationary or mobile. Either they can sell these things at one particular place, or sometimes they can move their carts and the other things, trolleys, etc. to sell these things. We have also discussed about Bachchu Manchi, who was a cycle rickshaw puller, and he has come from a village to the city, and then he has started working here as a rickshaw puller, and whatever he is earning, he is going to save some money from there for his family. We have also discussed about the market. In the market, there are a number of shops which are selling sweets, toys, clothes, footwear, utensils, electronic goods, etc. And there are the clinics, malls and showrooms. Many persons working here as supervisors, helpers, lift operator in the parking area, and many other services they are providing here. The market also have small offices and shops that provide services such as banks, courier services and other. We have also discussed about Harpreet and Bandana, those who were the business persons, and they need to plan from where they have to buy, and they were buying the clothes from the different part of India, sometimes even from the foreign countries, and they need to advertise to run their showrooms. So these are the different things we have discussed earlier, like the people, those who are walking on the street and those who are walking in the market. Dear children, whenever we are visiting the market, we will find like some people they have the permanent shops, and some people they have the temporary shops, and we have discussed about the temporary shops earlier also. So permanent shops are the permanent structures in the market, and the temporary shops, this can be the temporary structure as per the available place. Shopkeepers, those who have the permanent shop, they have to pay taxes for their shop, and they need to get the license from the government. The permanent shop have the fixed timing to open and close the shop, and the temporary shop, it does not have the fixed timing. It is a temporary structure and it can be dismantled any time. People at the labor chalk. Labor chalk is the area where these laborers they gathered in the morning so that they can be hired by the people for the different works. And what are the different works they do? They dig at the construction sites, they lift loads or unload trucks in the market, they dig pipelines and telephone cables, and they also build roads. There are thousands of such casual workers in the city. And if we need to whitewash our house or to do any other construction work and we need the helpers, we can take these people from the labor chalk. Now let's discuss about the people, those who are working in the factory. So here we will take example of Nirmala. Nirmala works as a tailor in an export garment unit. Export garment unit means a unit of factory which export, okay, which sells garment. Garment means clothes to the other countries. The factory where she works makes summer clothes for people in foreign countries like USA, UK, Germany and the Netherlands. She is a casual worker who have to work very long hours. A normal working day begins at 9 a.m. and finishes only by 10 p.m., sometimes even later. She works for 6 days a week. Okay, so there is one image of the garment unit. You can see here there are the many people here, women as well as men, and they are working here as tailor and they are stitching some clothes. At times when the work needs to be done urgently, she works on Sundays also. Okay, we are talking about Nirmala. Okay, regularly she is working 6 days per week, but whenever the orders need to be completed urgently, then she needs to work on Sundays also. Nirmala is paid rupees 280 a day for 8 hours and rupees 100 extra for working late. By June, the work is over and the factory reduces its staff. Okay, whenever they have completed their order, then they will reduce their staff and Nirmala will also be asked to leave. Okay, many workers like Nirmala, okay, they are asked to leave. For about 3 or 4 months in the year, there is no work for her. Okay, as she is a casual worker, she is not the permanent worker. So whenever the factory needs these workers, they are employing them, and when there is no need of these people in the factory, then they are asking these people to leave the factory or leave the work. I hope I am clear up to here. Let me repeat again, working in the factory. So there are many people, those who are working in the factory as a casual worker. Casual worker means the one who is not permanent, okay, and who does not have the fixed hours of working. So we have discussed one example of Nirmala. She is working in an export garment unit which is preparing order for the different countries of summer clothes, and whenever their work is complete, then these people, they are asked to leave the job. Okay, and for the 3-4 months they are not able to get any work. Let's discuss more about these casual workers. Casual workers, like most of the workers like Nirmala, they are the casual workers, those who were working in the factories. They are employed when employer gets large orders or during certain seasons. Okay, whenever there is more work in the factory, only then these peoples are employed by the employer. If workers complain about their pay or working conditions, they are asked to leave. It means they just need to do the work. They cannot complain about if there is any problem while they are doing, or if they are not happy with the pay or the other working conditions, then these people are asked to leave. There is no job security or protection if there is ill treatment. Okay, if they are not getting good treatment by their employer, there is no job security or protection. They are immediately asked to leave the work if they are not satisfied. They are also expected to work very long hours. Okay, they don't have any fixed hours of working. They can be asked to work for very long hours. So I hope I am clear up to here. Next topic is call centers. Working in call centers is a new form of employment in big cities. You can see in this image also, like there are the different people, those who are working here. This is the image of a call center. Call center is a centralized office that deals with problems and questions that customers, consumers have regarding goods purchased and services like banking, ticket booking, etc. Let me repeat again. Call center is a centralized office that deals with problems and questions that consumers, customers have regarding whatever the goods they have purchased and the services like banking and ticket booking, etc. Call centers are generally set up as large rooms with workstations that include a computer, a telephone set, and supervisors' stations. India has become a major center not only for Indian companies but also foreign companies. They set up call centers here as they can get people who can speak English and will work for lower wages. So that's all about the call center. You will find them in the big cities. Next and the last topic of this chapter, that is working in the office area. So there are so many people in the city, those who are working in the different offices. This is the area where the people are working in offices, either the government or private, which provide the different services such as banking, insurances. There are the different multinational companies, the courier services, marketing, sales, educational institutions, coaching centers, corporate offices, health centers, mobile services, and different government offices taking care of administration. Most of the workers here are the permanent workers. So now let us discuss about the permanent workers. Permanent workers, they are getting regular salaries. They have fixed timing of work. Their job is permanent. They get holidays too. They get pension after the retirement. There are medical facilities too for them. They cannot be forced to work for extra hours. Okay, so that's all about the permanent worker. Now you can compare the casual worker and the permanent worker. They both are totally different from each other. One job is permanent, other job is temporary. One is getting regular salary, other is working on very low wages. One working hours are fixed and other working hours are not fixed. One job is permanent, other is temporary. One is getting the holidays, other is not getting. One will get pension after the retirement, other will not get. There are the medical facilities and the other facilities for the permanent workers, but nobody is taking care of the casual workers. Casual workers, they are working for the extra hours, but nobody can force the permanent workers to work for extra hours. So dear children, that's all about this chapter. In this chapter, urban livelihoods, we have discussed like how the people in the city, they are earning their livelihood. Okay, and they are working in the 3-4 different areas. Like some people, they are working on the street, some people they are working in the market, some people they are working in the factory, and many people they are working in the offices. So that's all about this chapter. I hope I have made myself clear. If you people have any doubt, then we are going to clear that in the online classes. Thank you all. Take care of yourself. Have a nice day.